Hi, Phoenix. How are you? Sorry I was a little late. I had to get myself situated. I hope my setup is good. Give me one moment. I'm still getting set up. How are you? I know you said you had a question for me, so if you want to go ahead and put the question in the chat, I can go ahead and when I get set up, I will start the reading. Just drop the question. Yep, just drop the question. Whatever you want to know, just let me know. And then I will go ahead and do a reading for you. Especially since we're at the beginning of the live, so I definitely have time because today I'm going to do the zodiac signs too. Okay, mine relates to the read you gave me about a combo coming that should have been had with this guy, Scott. Okay. All right, so I'm assuming we have some updates, I hope. Hi, good morning, whoever joined the chat. Please drop a hello, double tap the video to support. I'm going to go ahead and start my shuffle for you, Phoenix. Let's see. You said it's coming in a lot quicker. No updates. I don't know how he currently feels. Okay, let's go ahead and see. Spirit, what is the message for Phoenix? What is the message? I see the Queen of Swords coming out, so that definitely tells me something about communication. What is the messages for Phoenix about Scott? All right, so we have the 10 of Cups. Sorry, 10 of Cups. I hope you can see. Page of Pentacles and the 6 of Pentacles. Hi, good morning, cute little Wawa. Hello. Welcome to the chat. Okay, good. All right, so we have 10 of Cups, the Page of Pentacles, the 6 of Pentacles, the 7 of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck, and then we have the 9 of Cups. So allow me a few moments. Okay, so I do see him looking over the situation. Maybe possibly seeing what can come from this. Even though you guys haven't had communication, it looks like he is the one kind of on standby because he's thinking about some things. I do see he wants a serious commitment, and this is something that he wants to start. Like he wants to, once he makes this decision, he does want to work towards having a family or having a fulfilling relationship, something along the lines of that. I feel like he might feel like he has everything he needs but that part of him, so he's like thinking it over carefully, so to speak. Because I feel like he doesn't want this part of his life to kind of take away from him in a way. So I could understand why he wouldn't be immediately wanting to communicate, because it looks like whatever he's trying to decide on, he wants it to be long term. So I'm not sure if that's what you're on hold for, is communication about a possible relationship. But I do see he's weighing over things because it looks like he must be a successful person in life, or has some assets, something along the lines of him being an accomplished, successful person. And so it's like this part of him is also going to be treated the same way. So I'm not sure if you know that about him, Phoenix, but this is what's coming through. And please let me know if it's resonating with his character and everything with you guys, because I definitely want to be sure I'm on track. Hi, good morning, everyone who entered. Please drop a hello in the chat. I'm going to be doing all signs reading here next. I'm just doing a personal reading for someone. Yes, definitely stable and structured. So it's like whoever he decides on, he wants to make sure that person is also having the same goals as his. So I feel like whenever you do have that conversation, it's going to be in relation to that, possibly, because this is something that means a lot to him. So it's like that's why it's going to take time. And yes, no contact. Yeah. Yeah, I'm showing he's in his head thinking about things. But it is showing us something that he wants. So that's the good thing. I know you're probably anxious and impatient, wanting things to happen sooner than later. Um, yeah, I see him keeping to himself right now, but he is definitely wanting something balanced. I'm not sure if he had a previous situation that didn't go well, and it's like he wants to avoid that from happening again. Yeah. So that could be another reason why he's in his head about it. I don't know if you know about his past situations at all, but it looks like whatever he has been through, like he had to kind of overcome that, so to speak. And now that he's in this better state, he just wants to make sure that everything is like what it needs to be. So I don't see communication still in the cards, but I definitely see him weighing over his options. I see he is considering love. He's just wanting to ensure whatever choice he makes is something that's worth investing in. Oh, wow. That makes sense. Yeah, because what came through was someone who was completely devastated. And so it's understandable why he's not wanting to immediately jump back in. It probably brought up those raw feelings because it does look like he wants something of that connection again. But yeah. Yeah, it will be coming in sooner than later, but I don't think, I mean, from what I'm seeing right now, I feel like even if you guys have communication, hi Abdul, good morning. Thank you for saying hello. I do see that communication is going to happen. And maybe at that time of the reading, it could have been just, communication, like surface level communication. I do see in regards to talking about like anything along the lines of marriage or a relationship, that is the part that is going to take time before that part comes out. So if you want to approach the situation and kind of approach it from a perspective of not necessarily in relation to love, but more so just kind of checking on him to see how he's doing and kind of open it up from that space, that might be a good way to ease into the conversation, because then that kind of lets him know that he's on your mind and you're thinking of him. And you know what I'm saying? It's not like a, hey, tell me what's going on. It's just more so like, hey, I just want to check on you and see how things are going. You are a beauty. Thank you, Abdul. I really appreciate that. Good morning, everyone in the chat. I'm going to be doing an all signs reading next. I just want to finish up with Phoenix. Make sure I answer the question. I know you're good morning, Killa. How are you? I know, Phoenix, that's the hard part is like, I see this often in love. Like, we're impatient because we want it now. And especially when your heart feels unsettled, that's the biggest thing. We don't like feeling unsettled within. And that's why that anxious feeling comes in, because you're like, you want this to be addressed and you want it to be addressed as soon as possible. But you're the one who has to decide, like, is this something you want to address? And if so, you'll have to be the one to take the initiative, because realistically there's nothing you can do to force him to move on your time. He's going to move on his time. But if you want to influence the situation, that would be one way to influence the situation, is like I said, opening it up just to check on him, not more so. Don't open it up to jumping right into whatever you guys left off. Leave it as a, I just want to check on you, see how you're doing, we haven't spoken in a while, that type of vibe. That way you guys can ease in from a friendly angle versus putting that pressure on him to immediately feel like, oh my gosh. And that's probably what happens, is it probably, no, but it probably triggers something in him about his past situation, which is understandable, because especially being married, I'm sure he was devastated. I can only imagine. It looks like she probably took everything from him too. So yeah, that would make sense why he wants to take things slow. And I definitely understand you have your own timing with things, but if you find after talking to him that he's not on the same timeline as you, then that would just simply mean maybe he's not the person for you, and that's okay. You just don't want to try and force things, because when you force things, then you might end up unhappier than what you initially were trying to aim for. Wow. Of course. So yeah. Yeah, it sounds like he definitely, I am not married, Abdul. I am not married. But I definitely would believe that possibly. It sounds like she took everything from him, and if she could, she probably would continue to. It's like for some reason, even though she did what she did and left him feeling out in the cold, it's like she still wants to do what she can to break him down if she could. But I definitely see her turning her back on the situation, so she is possibly walking away. Um, Unless that was a situation of her turning her back then. But right, straight weirdo. Like, move on with your life, seriously, especially after doing what you did. Like, let him chill. Hi, Killa. So just to catch you up, Phoenix has been trying to make contact for a while for a reading. So I wanted to go ahead and get her reading done because she works nights, or he or she. I'm sorry, I'm not sure, and that doesn't matter. Actually, I'm sure it's a she. Anyways, yeah, so I just did a personal reading, and then I'm gonna go into the all signs reading, female. Thank you, Phoenix. I figured after I thought about what the reading was about, it's just, I just, because of current times, I don't like to make assumptions, is all. But I appreciate you for letting me know. But Phoenix, let me know if that resonated with you. I'm sorry I can't give you an update on the time frame, but I can at least let you know what he's thinking and where he's at with things. And that way, like I said, if you're wanting to influence that timeline, you can definitely influence it by a soft intro into just a, hey, how you're doing, let me check up on you type vibe. Because then it also shows him like you're genuinely just wanting to check up on him. You're not like pressuring him. You're being understanding to whatever mental space he's in, because I don't see him like weighing over his options in regards of like another person. It's just more so just wanting to protect his heart and himself, and that's all. And that's okay. We got to allow people to have that time. So Phoenix, I hope that reading resonated for you. Yeah, no, there's nobody else, that's for sure. I definitely see there's nobody else, and I definitely see he's wanting commitment and a long-term commitment. So even though he was married in the past, it looks like he is open to having it again, but it definitely looks like, thank you, Mo, how are you? Welcome back. But yeah, it definitely looks like he's considering options for something more serious. So good luck, Phoenix. I hope to have an update from you soon. I want to encourage you, even though I know you said you don't want to, but I want to encourage you to reach out and just check on him. If you feel like this is your person, you got to go for what you want. So definitely don't be over aggressive, but just slide on in there and check on him. Can you give me another love reading? Yes, Mo, I can give you another love reading. What I was going to do, because I'm trying to come up with a system, I'm going to do an all signs reading, but I will write your name down, because basically what I plan to do is do all the signs and then do a personal reading. I had did Phoenix's reading first because it's been about 3 days since we've been trying to make contact with each other. But Mo, I would love to. If you're on a time constraint, I definitely understand, and I can try and squeeze that in for you now. Killa, are you here? Are you here with me, Killa? Oh, yeah. Okay, Mo. Yes, I'm here. Okay, thank you. I'm going back to sleep. Bye, everyone. Bye, Phoenix. Please double tap the video, and I hope to see you next time. Good luck. Please give me some updates. Have a good night. All right, I'm about to head to work. Okay, Mo, what you want to know in love? I can try and do that for you real fast. If you're in the chat, please double tap the video to support my channel. I would really appreciate it. I'm getting to the zodiac signs right after this reading. I want to look out for Mo before he gets to work. Ooh. Will I find the right one soon, or did I miss my shot? Okay, let's see, Mo. Spirit, what do we have for Mo and love? What do we have for Mo and love? Possibly wanting to start something after something ended, maybe. And that's why you're thinking about this. Spirit, what do we have for Mo? Spirit, what do we have for Mo? That is a good killer question. I feel like it's kind of a challenge for me because it's something different. I have the Ten of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, the Magician. I saw that in your pre-shuffle. Cool, cool. We have Judgment at the bottom of the deck. Okay, and then we got some Hermit energy. So just to name the signs off the bat, we have Virgo, Sagittarius, and we have some air, we have earth, fire, definitely some fire. So anyways, that could make sense with passion for dating. So I'm not sure if you just got over a situation, maybe a relationship made you feel weighted down. You found that it just wasn't something for you. You probably worked on it hard, and that's why you're in a space of wanting to know if there's something else in store for you. I do see you keeping to yourself and trying to like figure things out before you pursue dating again. I do see there is an option out there for you. This is something that you're going to be able to manifest for yourself. There is someone out there for you. I do see there is someone out there for you. I see you maybe, I'm not sure if you're wishing for this person, praying for this person, but I definitely see your prayers will be answered. So it's like whatever you're asking for is going to be answered. As far as the time frame, it doesn't give me a time frame, unfortunately. You might have something coming in a few months, possibly, but it's all based on how you put yourself out there. So it's like however you approach dating is what you'll get back from dating. Hey, new subscriber. Hi, SS. Thank you for subscribing. Welcome. So, Mo, let me know if that resonated. Yes. Because like I said, there is someone there. You just possibly whatever your last situation was not a good situation, and that's why you're weighing this over heavily. I see. Definitely awesome. Awesome. So you have somebody out there. Just have fun in the dating world. Like, don't hold yourself back. Don't take it too serious. And someone will come in the right time, pretty much. It won't be forever, but definitely allow a few months for things to just play out as it should, basically. Because I do see something in store for you, and it's whatever you've been asking for. So, good luck, Mo. I hope you have a good day at work. Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate you. Please come back, hang out anytime. All right, double tap the video. Please support the channel. I will really appreciate it. Thank you for subscribing. I really appreciate it. I'm going to go ahead and start with the zodiac signs now. We're going to start with Aries. And I'm going to do fire, earth, air, and then water. So I hope that's okay. If not, I can do the traditional order as well. Somebody let me know if it matters. I want to see if I can... I don't know how to do this. I'm like trying to do two things at once. Oh, that's why. Okay, here we go. Great. Sorry, guys. 1 second. All right, here we go. Add me to the list. Okay, Killer, I got you. So So I did Phoenix and Mo. Killer, I got you on the list, so you'll be the first one for the personals. But yeah, we'll go ahead and start with Aries. Spirit, what do we have for Aries? What is the current energy for Aries today, Spirit? Ooh, right off the bat, we got Queen of Swords coming out. What do we have for Aries, Spirit? Maybe making a judgment call on something. Aries, yeah, it looks like you're making a decision possibly. Libra, Virgo energy showing up, air sign. We have the Star popping out. Aquarius, Seven of Pentacles, Taurus. Bottom of the deck is the Four of Swords. So Aries, let's go ahead and see what you're dealing with today. Looks like you're becoming clear on a situation, something you've been thinking about. Maybe you had a breakup. Maybe you've had some past emotional conversations with loved ones. It could be family, friends, a relationship type situation. But whatever the situation is, it possibly hurt your feelings, could have made you cry, maybe caused some confusion. But this conversation did allow you to sit with yourself and think things over. And with you thinking about how broken the situation is, I believe, or maybe thinking about what was said in the argument and how you can make it right, I'm showing you became clear on which way you need to go. What truths do you need to speak for this situation? I'm showing this is something that you were wishing for at one point in time. And I'm showing that you're willing to keep working on it. So it looks like even though there may have been a moment that felt like heartbreak, you guys may have went through some hard times, I am showing that you guys are not wanting to walk away from this. You're wanting to keep working on this because it looks like you've invested a lot into this already. So I don't see you walking away from the situation. I see that you see the potential for this to work. So whatever hard conversations you had was necessary so that you guys could move forward and realizing whatever it is. Hi, YOLO. How are you? And whatever it is you need to realizing what you need for this relationship. I'm sorry. So Aries, that was your reading for the current energies today. I hope that reading resonated. Next, I'm going to do Leo. So Leo, Spirit, do we have any messages for Leo? Possible offer of love coming in, Leo. Spirit, what do we have for Leo? Ooh. Off the bat, we have the Page of Cups. I saw that in your pre-shuffle. So definitely an offer coming in. Water and earth energy. Ooh. Knight of Swords. Air. Taking action on an offer, maybe. Leo. Ooh. Three of Swords. King of Swords at the bottom of the deck with the Eight of Wands. One moment while I look this over. We have Taurus, Gemini, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius. Let me see if Libra is the last sign I'm seeing. It looks like you might be taking action. Somebody may have offered an offer of love to you, but I don't see that you're wanting to take them up on this offer. I do see that this communication is going to be happening soon. And once that communication happens, things are going to change in the relationship. The dynamics are going to change. I think you might be communicating something along the lines that you're not interested in them like that. Like, you know, when you talk to somebody and you're like, I like you, but I like you as a friend. It's like that type vibe. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Like, you don't look at this person as somebody you want to be with. Even though they might like you, you don't like them like that. You like them, but you like them as friends. And you're hoping that you guys can stay friends. So I definitely am showing that you do have to have that conversation with them. Um, they may feel some type of way at first, but that'll pass fast. I'm showing you guys will still be friends. They'll get over it. So definitely, Leo, good luck to you with whatever situation that is. Leos, if that resonated, please leave a comment. Please double tap the video to support. I'm going to go ahead and do Sagittarius next. Welcome to the chat. I'm doing all signs reading. Thank you for the love. Sagittarius. Spirit, what do we have for Sagittarius, please? Sagittarius. All right, Sagittarius. What energies do we have for Sagittarius? Do you guys like this setup? Is it okay? Let me know, because I'm trying to figure out which way is better. Sagittarius. All right, so for the first card, we have Death, Scorpio energy, possible endings, new beginnings. Four of Cups, you're in your head about this. Cancer, water energy. Queen of Swords. Bottom of the deck is Six of Wands. And we have the Five of Pentacles. All right, so it looks like in the past you may have felt left out in the cold, abandoned, alone, exhausted, just coming from a space of lack, feeling like you didn't have enough. But I'm showing that that's changing, and I'm showing that you're starting to see that, like, whatever kind of situation you were dealing with before, like having this perspective or mentality of lack or not having enough, is changing for you, and you're starting to see that. It's like whatever you're doing, whatever you're heading towards, whatever you're working towards is what's changing this for you. And I'm showing if you keep moving ahead with whatever this is, you're going to be accomplished. You're going to continue to change the projection of your life. Things are going to continue to grow for you. You'll no longer feel like you don't know where you're going in life. It's like you'll be right on path with whatever your purpose is. So yeah, that's what I'm getting for Sagittarius. The death of an old life, incoming a new life, something that makes you feel accomplished, leaving times of feeling like things weren't good enough. I like this setup because it doesn't leave silence in the air. Awesome. Thank you, Killa. Thank you. I appreciate the feedback. How you doing, YOLO? And Sagittarius, if that resonated, please let me know. Drop some advice in the chat. I'm not sure. Sorry. But double tap the video to like, subscribe. And then we're going to start with earth signs next. So give me one moment. Oh my gosh, guys. My coffee's gone. Water. Now I need water. Okay. Taurus. What is the daily energy for Taurus, Spirit? Ooh. Maybe feeling stuck. Yeah, I see you're stuck on a decision, possibly. Ooh, wow. Right off the bat, we have Judgment. Fire energy. Okay, let's see. Page of Wands. Again, some fire energy, earth energy. Queen of Cups. Gemini, Cancer. Bottom of the deck is Eight of Swords. And then we have the Three of Swords. So yeah, wow, another story of someone who may have recently went through a breakup. This situation may have left you feeling stuck or like you didn't know what to expect in this situation. But I'm showing since this situation has ended, you're actually starting to see things from a new perspective, and you're actually hopeful for moving forward. I'm not sure if you will be pursuing dating again. I do see you're interested in something or someone. So you're either interested in someone new or you're interested in dating overall. I'm showing if this situation did make you emotional at one point, things are kind of like dying down. When you think about it, it doesn't bother you as much because your focus has changed to something different. I'm showing you also may have put that focus into yourself. You may have got your hair done, bought yourself some new clothes, like really brought yourself back up, because whatever that situation was made you feel tore down possibly, or made you, it was just kind of like devastating to you. So you needed a revamp, you needed a refresh, and it's like now you're entering a new phase of your life and you're ready to take on new things. And yeah, I definitely see you have the world in your hands. Like whatever it is that you're wanting, you have it within reach. You can do whatever you put your mind to, is what I'm getting. So it's like this breakup didn't break you, it helped to make you, so to speak. Like your lesson was a blessing because it helped you to build yourself up after feeling so broken down. So sometimes with endings, good things come. And I feel like that was one of those vibes. So Taurus, I hope that reading resonated. And if it did, please like, drop a comment, subscribe. Sorry guys, I feel a little off track today. But yeah, let's go ahead with Virgo. Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. What's the energy for Virgo, Spirit? Possible new beginnings coming in or have came in. Ooh, we got the Six of Cups, Five of Cups, and the Lovers. Nice. Two of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. And let's see what we got here. You may have been dealing with a situation where you were uncertain on which way it was going to go. But I'm showing you realize this is something that you want to pursue. Maybe there was something that put a strain on the relationship or the connection, and that's what caused like an imbalance or some type of confusion, and you didn't know how you wanted to handle the situation. But I'm showing you're still in a space of wanting to give love to it, so to speak. So I don't know if it's an offer of love or what, but I am showing whoever this person is, you guys are meant to be together. I feel like one of you makes the other person like really happy. Like they actually look forward to seeing you. It's like they feel like you give them the world or something like that. And yeah, so I showed two people that are in love, and maybe you guys were questioning like if this was meant to be, maybe feeling heartbroken at one point, but you're finally realizing that this is something you want to invest in. Like there is love there. So it's like no matter whatever you guys went through, it didn't break the situation. Again, it helped build you guys into a stronger pair. Like you guys are equal. So yeah, I definitely see whatever decision was causing confusion, whatever had happened that was influencing your situation, you guys are getting over that, and you're entering this relationship from a new space. And it's like the love will be different. You guys will look at each other differently, and I definitely see it'll be a new phase in the relationship. It'll feel like a new relationship, but it'll be the same relationship. Oh, thank you, Killa. Because it is. Okay. So thank you, Killa, Virgo. That was Virgo. I hope that reading resonated. I hope I'm not moving too fast. If I am, let me know, guys. I'm going to go ahead and start with Capricorn. It's the next reading. If the reading resonates, please double tap the video. Subscribe to the channel for future readings. I will be doing personal readings at the end of the zodiac. So if you would like a personal reading, please drop your initials or your sign in the chat and I'll write you on my list. But next, Capricorn. Let's see what we have for Capricorn. Spirit, what do we have for Capricorn? Sometimes. Let's see. Capricorn. Okay. Thinking something over, looking over something. Yeah, we have the Queen of Swords. Maybe becoming clear on something. Virgo, Libra. Maybe something you were unsure of. King of Swords. So Queen of Swords and King of Swords right off the bat. Fire and water. Fire and air. I'm sorry. Water and air and fire and air. Five of Wands. Wow. Ace of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. And Queen of Pentacles influencing. Let's see. So Capricorn, I'm showing someone possibly was presenting an offer at one point in time. And this is something that they're wanting. I see two people at odds, kind of. Are you fighting about money with someone? Okay, so I'm going to just read it how I see it. I see that there is a feminine energy who may be a provider and putting her all into whatever this relationship is. I see she may be the one that's carrying the situation, and she's finally at the point of wanting to address this. She's wanting to see where the male stands, so to speak, the male energy, masculine energy, I'm sorry. She's wanting to see where he stands, because I'm showing with her putting so much into the situation, it's making her wonder if she even wants to continue to fight for this. Because maybe she's seeing it as an offer that, maybe she's seeing it like this isn't what she thought it was. And I'm seeing like the masculine energy possibly doesn't even realize that something is wrong with the feminine energy, which is a problem. And it's either going to cause fighting or it has caused fighting. You guys aren't seeing eye to eye right now. I do see communications coming in. Yeah, I definitely see you guys are going to be communicating again. Maybe communicating about whatever it was you were fighting about. And once you guys have that communication, it's going to feel like a brand new start between you guys. Like I do see things continuing, but I do see right now you guys are at a standstill, or you're fighting or going to be fighting. And this could be in relation to money or something about the equal give and take of energy when it comes to this relationship. So there's definitely a conversation that's going to happen. I would just say be mindful of your words. Try to not allow emotions to influence the conversation. I'm showing he may be the one who's a little more emotional and defensive about it, because you see what it is. You see what the problem is, and you're ready to talk about it. Whereas he's been trying to ignore it. And so I feel like when you do bring up whatever this matter is, he might get defensive. But eventually, I see him, like, after you guys talk about it again, like, once you first talk, it's not going to go well. He's going to be defensive. It's going to feel like an argument, so to speak. But then I feel like after some time, you guys are going to talk again, and you're going to be able to talk about what went wrong in that conversation. And from that, you're going to realize that your communication is where it needs to be, so that you guys can still have that love. Hi, Sunflower. Welcome. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you for the like. I appreciate it. You're the best. But yeah, that was for Capricorn. I hope that reading resonated. Was that Capricorn? Let me know. I can't remember. I'm sorry. I'm so in my head. That was a deep reading. Definitely a lot going on with that situation. A lot coming up soon to be. So thank you, Sunflower. I couldn't remember. I'm like, sometimes these readings, I get so lost in these readings, like my mind will space out and I'll completely forget what even was going on type stuff. So I don't know if it's like when my intuition is kicking in or what, but it's like I kind of zone out sometimes when I'm reading. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and start with Gemini next. And guys, if the reading resonates, please double tap the video, subscribe for future readings. I will be doing personal readings at the end of the signs. I'm on Gemini and I have 5 more signs to go after Gemini. Thank you. Okay, Gemini Spirit, what do we have for Gemini? Yeah, it definitely was killer. I'm like, when I seen all the swords, I knew it was going to be something, because anything with swords is mental, and trying to figure out the mental aspect for other people. Man, imagine trying to figure it out for yourself. And then here I am outside of the situation trying to go in and see what the heck is going on. So sometimes it's like trying to find a light in the dark, for real. Gemini. See, you might be walking away from something, Gemini. Let's see what we got. Spirit, what do we have for Gemini today? What's the energies for Gemini? All right, so Gemini, we have the Knight of Pentacles right off the bat. Aries, Taurus, the Knight of Swords. Capricorn, Aquarius, taking action on creating something. Let's see. Been working hard on something. Gemini. Ten of Cups. Pisces. Bottom of the deck. 4 of Swords. With 9 of Cups energy. Let's see. All right, so it looks like someone is in a space of feeling like they're wanting to consider dating, or possibly making an offer to someone to date or to get married. There's some sort of offer coming in because somebody wants something in relation to a partnership. And I do see this partnership is going to blossom. It could be a relationship. It could be in reference to business. But I'm more so seeing it in relation to possibly dating. Like, you may be accomplished in the other areas of your life, but in this area, this is something that maybe you had some rough situations in the past. And so it's like, this is something that you want to think over carefully, because whoever you are going to make this offer to, or whoever you want to make this offer to, you want to make sure it's going to be long term. You want to make sure it's going to be your 10 of Cups. So I see whatever this is, you're going to have to fight for it. Leo energy with the 7 of Wands. But I do see you possibly making a decision, and I see you making a decision soon on whatever it is you've been thinking about. So I definitely see whatever choice you're going to make is going to be the right choice, because you've been thinking about this a lot. So yeah, Gemini, good luck to whatever decision you end up making. I hope it goes well for you. I see good things in store. It looks like there's just a conversation that needs to be had, and that is a matter of you reaching out to the person you pick. So good luck, Gemini. Morning, Bella. How are you feeling today? And ask. Oh, hi, Tony. I'm glad you're doing well. I'm doing well as well. God is good. Yes. I just finished up with Gemini. I'm going to do Libra now. Geminis, if that resonated, please double tap the video, subscribe for future readings. I would really appreciate the support. Next, we're doing Libra. Spirit, what do we have for Libra? What energies do we have for Libra? All right, so Libra, what do we have for Libra? Oh, wow. Okay, Libra. Right off the bat, we have the world flying out at me. Something came to a completion. We have the Hierophant sticking out. Taurus. Definitely heavy earth sign. Libra. Spirit, what do we have for Libra? Five of Swords. Definitely time for something to end. Something is ending. No longer working on something. Ooh, okay. I accidentally shuffled, but Ten of Cups. Okay. All right. So it looks like someone is walking away from something. Maybe a marriage. It looks like maybe you guys were working on this, but you've decided you no longer want this, so it's over. Like you guys are ready to throw in the towel. You're ready to walk away. Maybe there was a lot of arguments. Maybe these arguments caused for each of you to become confused. Someone's heartbroken, devastated about this. I feel like at one point, this was your Ten of Cups. But after everything you guys have been through, that's why you're now in the space of the Five of Swords. Because you finally see that it's over. It's over. I definitely see that there was a lot of love there. You guys invested a lot into this situation. I feel like maybe you're going to be looking this over. Maybe after some time passes, because it looks like right now in this moment it might be over, but maybe if you allow time to pass, in time I feel like you guys are going to start to look at this situation again and possibly decide that you want to work on it or make the attempt at working on it. But the energy for now is definitely an energy of you guys giving up and walking away. So I'm not sure if this was a relationship, a partnership, a family setting, baby daddy, baby mama, boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, something like that. But good luck to you, Libra. Whatever it is, you will get through it. Cancer next. Cancer will be right after Aquarius. I'm going to do Aquarius and then I got Cancer for you, Tony. But yeah, if that resonated, Libras, please double tap the video. Subscribe for future readings. I'm going to go ahead and do Aquarius next. Hi, everybody in the chat. Welcome. Aquarius. What do we have for Aquarius? Yep, Cancer is next, Tony. Aquarius. All right. Let's see. I see something about fighting. Aquarius. What do we have for Aquarius spirit? Okay, so we have the Three of Wands, Aries, the Five of Cups, Scorpio, Aries, Aquarius. Ooh. All right, so we have the Page of Pentacles with the Two of Swords. Bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Wands. with the Nine of Swords. Oh, oh yeah, this is you. Yeah, so I'm feeling like you've had something heavy on your mind. Something maybe has been stressing you out. Maybe it caused fighting in the past, caused you to feel, maybe you feel empty, so to speak. This is caused by situations that you've been through in the past, and I feel like now you're wanting to keep to yourself. It looks like it's like you went through a battle, and you're just looking back on things, trying to figure out how to avoid this going in the future. Maybe you were working on something with someone and things didn't work out. But it's not one of those situations where it's like it didn't work out and you feel like so devastated that you can't move on. I do see a little bit of heartbreak there. I do see there may have been some losses from what you put into this, but I don't see that it's like breaking you down to where you're devastated like that. It's just like, okay, you're brokenhearted. But I do see you hopeful for the future. You may be thinking about pursuing dating again. But like I said, this time around when you date, it's like you're going to want to protect yourself because of the experiences that you had in the past. So maybe you are considering options or wanting to get out there. Maybe you have people coming in wanting to possibly date, and you're trying to decide if you're wanting to do this. Yeah, I see you definitely getting over the situation. There might be someone coming in for you, someone that you like. I feel like you might have a choice between two people possibly, and you're going to make a decision on someone because you feel like this person is going to be the person that you can like be with, so to speak. But yeah, I am showing you getting over something that stressed you out at one point. You will be making a decision and possibly considering putting yourself back out there, so to speak. But I'm showing when you do, and when you do become actively dating, someone's going to come in and you're really going to like this person, and you guys are going to work well together. So, because I see the Four of Wands, so whoever that person is, I hope they come sooner than later, Aquarius. I definitely see you have some time, because whatever your past situation was, it's like you're still healing from that, so to speak. Not that it's breaking you down, but you're still kind of recovering, letting the wound close up. Was that good, Killer? Let me know. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. If you're here, drop a hello. Thank you for being here. I appreciate the love. Thank you, guys. All right, so Cancer is next. Cancer, Tony, I got your Cancer. Cancer, Spirit, what do we have for Cancer? Awesome, Killer. I'm glad that it resonated. Thank you so much. You always give me good feedback. Cancer. All right. What do we have for Cancer? Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay, off the bat, we have the Moon. We have the Three of Pentacles. Pisces energy, Capricorn energy coming through. Possibly working on something with someone. Ooh. Two of Pentacles, trying to decide of working on something with someone. Magician with the Five of Cups. Okay, so yeah, you, Cancer, are thinking about if you want to work on something with someone. Maybe something came out that you were unaware of and it possibly made you look at things differently. look at someone differently, and it's making you question where you want to put your time. Because I'm showing whatever you put your time in, it's going to grow. You know this. Are you making a decision between two people? I see a decision between two people needing to be made because one of them is your new beginning. One of them is going to be your new beginning. Yeah. So yeah, I see you weighing over your options. I see you might have someone that you're leaning towards. And I see that when you do decide to connect with this person, things are going to naturally start to flourish between you two. So yeah, weighing options, wanting to see who you want to work on something with. Maybe whatever came out, like I said, made you look at the situation differently, look at a situation differently with someone. Yeah, my job. Ah, your job. Got you. Well, if you're considering leaving your job, I see you have a new beginning in store. And I see you're confident on whatever it is you're about to take on. You might feel unsure or like scared of the unknown, so to speak. But I'm showing you will be entering a new phase and you will find another job that will be more along what you're wanting. So maybe something came out at work that made you wonder if you even want to be there anymore. And maybe something came out about a job where you don't want to be there, but you're looking over 2 job offers possibly, and you're heavily considering the one. But I see you deciding on one. And it's like once you do decide on that one, once you start taking on whatever that task is, if it's a partnership, if it's joining a company, I feel like you're going to realize like this was meant for you. This is a better, you'll have a better work-life balance, so to speak. So yeah, definitely weigh your options on that and see which one fits your personal lives better. Money, yeah. Yep. Yeah. You definitely have the potential for some good money to come in. And you have everything you need within you to create the change that you're looking for. So I'm not sure what came out at work. I'm actually curious to know what it was, but... Or maybe you're just realizing that you don't make enough where you're at. So good luck. That was for Cancer. It could have been in relation to love. It could have been career, but definitely some sort of partnership, some sort of decisions being made on where you want to go moving forward. And I wish you nothing but the best, Cancer. Definitely some good things in store with whatever you decide on. So that's the good thing. Yes, thank you. Hi, guys. Welcome to the chat. Please drop a hello. If you would like a personal reading, I'll be doing those after these 2 signs. All right, Pisces is next. Right off the bat, we have 3 of Pentacles. That popped out during the shuffle, so I'll take it. Capricorn energy. Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. God bless, Tony. Good luck with everything. Thank you for stopping by. Please stop in again. God bless you. Okay, so for Pisces, we have 3 of Pentacles, the Chariot, Temperance, Hierophant at the bottom of the deck. A lot of major arcanas is coming through. Something is coming to a completion that's going to balance things out. Maybe something you've been working on. Definitely something you've been working on. I'm showing you've maybe been perfecting whatever it is that you're doing. Whatever it is going to cause you some sort of stability after a time of feeling unstable. I'm showing whatever it is you have planned on this. Like you planned on it before you started taking action. And now that you've taken action, things are picking up. This is your purpose, whatever it is that you're doing. It's your calling, it's what you're meant to do. Maybe you're in some sort of leadership role, a speaking role, a teacher, could be like a coach, something along the lines of that. But I definitely see whatever it is you're doing, you're meant to be doing it. And you know this. That's why you're finally taking action, because it's something that has been in the making for a while, I see. And now that you're actually doing it, it's like you're perfecting everything that you already have had within you. And whatever this is going to create stability for you after some instability. So yeah, you'll start to feel more confident about yourself. You'll have a head over heart moment where you just feel like everything is aligning together, so to speak. Like you'll realize, you'll have a moment of realization, like this is what you're, it's like you'll realize this is my purpose, this is my calling. So that moment is definitely coming to you soon, Pisces. Whatever it is that you're doing, keep at it. It's your purpose. It's what you're meant to do in this lifetime, and you're going to do really well at it. It's going to bring many great things into your life. So yeah, I'm showing it's going to like have you feeling brand new. Queen of Wands, it is a new beginning, and it's going to bring you a lot of success. So good luck, Pisces. That was a amazing reading. If that reading resonated, please double tap the video, subscribe for future readings. I am going to do Scorpio next, and then I'll try to do a personal reading if anyone else would like them. I have one person so far. Killa, did you still want the reading? Even though we did Aquarius. But I know we can always go deeper. Scorpio. Scorpio. Scorpio, Scorpio. It seems slower today. I don't know if it's me, if it's a Thursday, or what's going on. Because I haven't even seen... Okay, I got you, Killa. I haven't even seen any real numbers today. But okay, wow. Scorpio, off the bat, we have the King of Wands, the Nine of Pentacles, the Magician. Bottom of the deck is the Five of Wands, and then we have the Nine of Swords influencing energy. Maybe something was keeping you up at night, stressing you out, causing you to worry. This may have caused fighting or arguments. But I see you're starting to look at this situation differently, and you're looking at it as a situation of, instead of it controlling you, you can control this. And it's like once you take things into your own hands, things will start to turn around in whatever this situation is. It could be career. Maybe work was stressing you out, causing you some sort of anxiety, depression. Maybe you were having some competition or fighting at work. But I'm showing you, see that you have it within you to pretty much overcome whatever this battle is. And once you do, it's like you'll see the fruits of your labor. You'll see the rewards, because you're the one who's going to take control of the situation. So I don't know if you're a manager, a leader, if you're going to get promoted into that. But I definitely see you have whatever it is within you to control whatever this situation is. So like I said, I'm not sure if you're going to be mediating something, managing something, delegating something. It's something along the lines of having a leadership role and like helping to show people what they need to be doing. So yeah, maybe that's causing you to be stressed out because something feels imbalanced. But I'm showing that you will delegate whatever this is accordingly, and things will return into a balanced sense. I'm not sure if maybe you do something with finances, and it's like whatever decision you make is going to bring in more finances for the company, and this is going to be something new that you're doing. So could be that was, ooh, that's a good point, Killa. Yeah. But yeah, Scorpio, I definitely see this maybe in reference to career or something emotional that could have happened. You're right, because this is an energy reading, so it definitely could have been something devastating with the fighting that happened. In reference, King of Wands could have been Charlie, and the people could have been the Nine of Pentacles, who are like uninterested, not looking away. It's really sad, honestly, and I could read this situation like that, to be honest. But yeah, that is what I picked up for Scorpio. Good luck to you. You have it in you. You're a leader. You can take on whatever the situation is, and you're going to handle it gracefully. So good luck, Scorpio. You have great things in store. Maybe because of Charlie Kirk. Yeah, that situation was so crazy, Killer. I had hoped he at least made it out, and it was like once it was announced that he didn't make it, all hell broke loose all across the media. So yeah, Killer, I'm gonna go to the bathroom real fast, and then when I come back, I'll do your reading. So I'll be right back. Right back. Okay, cool. I'll be right back. Okay. All right, guys, I'm coming back. Sorry for the hold up. Okay. All right, Killer, I'm back. Sorry for the wait, guys. I had to wash my hands, and my son was talking to me. So anyways, Killer, let's go ahead and get into your reading. Did you have a specific question, or you want me to do a general reading for you? Let me know. I appreciate you guys for hanging out with me. I don't know what I did wrong today, but barely anybody tapped in. I'm a little upset about that. Need to know what I'm doing wrong. Hi, welcome to the chat. Welcome. I have a question. Okay, go ahead. Let's see what you got going on. Welcome to the chat. Please drop a hello if you're new here. What did my aunt most wish for me before her passing? And how can I best honor that wish in my life now? Ooh, okay, that's a good one. Yeah, most wish for me. Okay. Let me go ahead and see. This is definitely a challenge, but I want to see if I can handle it. What did my aunt most wish for me before her passing? And how can I best honor that wish in my life now? Ooh. Knight of Pentacles. Something about being a hard worker. Definitely something about hard work, standing up for yourself. Judgment. Okay. Let me see, because first what I'm doing is seeing if I can pick up what it is that she most wished before her passing. It looks like she wanted you to have a new opportunity. with something after working so hard. You may be a hard worker, and it's like she wants you to see the results of the hard work that you do. Because I'm showing whatever it is, you may be passionate about it. Hmm. Maybe you do something where you're able to be creative and create things, thinking about it, but also able to create it. What do you do for work? Because I'm showing whatever it is, it's like you create this, like you use your hands to create it. Shift team, I got you next. Thank you for stopping in. It's nice to see you. Good morning, good morning. Please double tap the video to support. Killer. Yeah, it's coming through like something about you being a creator, like creating something. Good morning. Killer, let me know. Let me know. Oh, wow. Wow. It's saying to work on it. Like, you got to get focused about it. She wants you to focus on it. You got to fight for it. But I'm showing it's your inner calling, whatever it is. And it's like she wants you to reap the benefits of your hard work. That's awesome. Because I'm showing I don't know why this message is coming through, but it's like she sees you in those times when you may feel like giving up or maybe feeling hopeless. But she wants you to know she's supporting you. Because I'm showing whatever you're doing, it's like it's meant for you to do this. You just have to keep standing up and putting the work into it. So I hope that resonated and I hope that answered your question. But I definitely see like whatever you were doing before she passed, she wanted you to have a new beginning. So I'm not sure if whatever you were doing before this, you were like not happy, feeling like you wanted something new possibly. So it looks like that's what she wanted for you as well. She wanted you to have something new. And it looks like in those times where you feel like giving up or you feel like you just don't know if you're doing the right thing, I guess, so to speak, she wants you to know that she's with you. But that's just something that I picked up on. I'm not sure if that was a channel message, but if it resonates, definitely let me know. Hi, welcome to the chat. Thank you for the double tap and the likes. If you're new, please say hello. I would love to chat with you. I'm going to just stay on this live for a little bit until I get tired. Killa, how long you going to be able to be here with me? Was that, how was that? Because, you know, I like the challenge. I love that we're branching out and doing other questions because, to be honest, I always have done general readings. I do question specific, but some of these questions are really good. Yours was definitely good. You know, it's crazy because it's like I try to watch other readers so that I can kind of know what to do on my lives. And some of the stuff that I see, you guys let me know. But sometimes I come across readers, and I don't mean to talk about nobody, but I don't know what they be reading, but it be like some crazy stuff coming through. And I'm just like, what are you reading? Because I'm thankful I don't get those type of messages. It'd be like yesterday I was watching one and the guy was talking about somebody being tied up in the basement and some sort of sex ritual and all types of stuff, and I'm just like, what is going on and why are people into this stuff? Like, you're better off watching some crazy drama. For real. Oh my gosh, Killer. I ain't gonna say no names, but I'ma just say I was like, I am flabbergasted. I don't even know. I can't even think of another word. Like, what the heck? It'd be crazy, some of the stuff. And I mean, he had a lot of viewers, like 500 and something. I'm like, okay, I don't ever see myself doing some dang on soap operas on my readings. Like, I can't do that. I can't. And I don't see how people. And there was people agreeing to it. Like, who lives these type of lives? It's crazy. But anyways, I'm just chatting. I need to get hip to it though, because I know people are interested in like, who's my soulmate and, you know, who will my future spouse be? So it's like I need some ideas on what to do. But it's like I want to get on live and do readings for people, but it's like a pop in, pop out. I want people to stay and hang out and listen. Oh, that's what's up. So she could see that was something that made you happy. Man, no, for real. I'm like, who is into this stuff? What is going on? Maybe I need to get some different cards or something, which I do have other cards, but it's like I'm trying to ease into this because I know eventually I'll be able to branch out with some other creative ideas, but I try to watch other readers for advice and it's crazy. Hi, Vibe. Good morning. Thank you for stopping in and typing those words. I appreciate the energy you put into that. Beautiful, beautiful. You have a blessed day, honey. So anyways, yeah. Killa, I'm thankful that you're here. I don't know. Also, I see like they'll be hanging out on live for a long time. So it's like, I don't know if I need to get my times up. I don't know what I need to do, but it's like I need to figure out something. Thank you, Killa. I am so thankful I got you on here. Yes. You should have seen me before. I used to be struggling, fighting for my life, trying to get that stuff off the screen. Like, hold on. Hold up. I'm just playing. Man, that's what's up, Killa. How long have you been doing your streaming for the gaming I meant? That's what's up. Hi, welcome to the chat. For real, fighting for my life, because people come on here and be saying whatever. I always wonder, like, do they copy and paste that, or they really just sit there and take out the time to type all of that? Like, you really have nothing going on with your life, don't you? But you ain't gonna pull it out of me. Anybody in the chat want a reading? Anybody got some questions? I can definitely do some free readings. I'm happy we got 5 likes at least. Yay! Something's better than nothing. Yep, you just gotta stay consistent. Same here. We both starting out. I'm gonna subscribe to your channel. Matter of fact, I think I could do it now. Oh my gosh, Shift Team. I'm so sorry. Almost a month. I'm so sorry. I just been being a chatty Kathy. Okay, when I get off here, I'm going to subscribe to you because I'm not sure. I'm so sorry, Shift Team. Thanks for hanging out. Just listening to my blabbermouth. Dang, you could have been told me to be quiet. But yes, thank you. Okay, so Shift Team, let me see what it was you wanted to know. Hey, I would like to know, does Thalia really like me? Oh, I love that name, Thalia. Thalia. All right, let's see, Shift Team. Does Thalia All right, So, to be honest, I'm going to say no. Because honestly, that's what I was picking up in the shuffle. No. The moon. No. Maybe you guys can be friends, but she doesn't like you romantically. Yeah, you guys could definitely be friends though. But I'm just being honest. The cards are coming out as like, no, she doesn't like you in the romantic end of things. And don't allow it to make you upset either. Because you guys can be friends, is what I see. So, yeah. Well, I'm glad it does. I'm glad it does. Don't stress about it. You know, another one. She can be a friend. That's all. Some people are made to be, and some people just are made to be friends. And that's okay too. See, I told you, ever since that happened, like, I can't look at nothing without that being there. I go on Instagram, it's on there. I freaking pull up Google search, it's on there. Like, geez, it's everywhere. Well, you know, when you pull up the main page of your computer and it has like little random news articles, like, that's all I see. I'm like, it's very, yeah, it sucks, but wow. It is. We're in some dark times right now, so it's to the point I try not to even watch the news anymore. I hate to say it, but this world is so crazy. What kind of games do you play, Killa? What kind of game are you into? Hi, welcome. I see we got somebody new to the chat, possibly. I'm not sure. I feel like my lives are delayed. Wow. I know, right? No, for real. It's a lot of everything going on. I don't even know, and I'm sure it is, but like over there in Israel and Gaza, like, wow. It's just crazy. And so when I wake up in the morning, I try to be mindful in the fact that how blessed I am that I'm not in places like that. But it's still eye-opening in the fact that while we're living this peaceful life over here, stuff like that is going on in the world at the same time. And it just blows my mind. Because it's like we're living in two different worlds. So it's crazy to me. Hi, everybody. Does anyone want a reading? We're just hanging out, chit-chatting. If you want to talk, talk. I feel like I should go make some coffee. What kind of game do you play? What kind of games do you play, Killa? Why am I feeling Call of Duty vibes? But I don't know. I feel like I'm watching my playback on my computer, so I'm trying to see if this angle is good. I thought you guys could see my cards, but I don't see that. Hello, hello. Killa, I feel like we're going to be wrapping it up soon because it's a slow day today. I was thinking about doing a midday check-in. I play a lot of games such as 2K, football, horror games, RPGs, and a variety of other genres. Nice. Nice. I used to be a gamer myself. Obviously not to that extent. And not to say obviously, but not to that extent. But definitely I was a gamer until I had kids, and I have 4 boys. So once they got old enough, they definitely took over. Yeah, what's up, Phoenix? Did you just wake up? But oh, Killa. So what I was gonna say is I'm thinking about doing a midday pop-in. Are cheating dreams literal? No. No. Usually when you have a dream about something, it's more symbols. It's symbolic. Well, that's refreshing. They say at least 30 minutes is enough to reset your systems. I would say no, simply because any of the dreams that I've had, it's always been representative of something else. So, for example, I had a dream that I was flying on a plane, and I haven't flown on a plane since I was 13. But basically, the way it ended up coming through to me is like intuition telling me I would be reaching out. And here I am reaching out and touching different people through YouTube. So it's like it doesn't always necessarily mean the literal term. You have to sit with it and figure out what spirit is trying to show you. They're like messages that need to be interpreted. Never literal. Except if you have visions. In the dream, she wanted to sleep with him. I mean, that could be in relation to what we were discussing as far as her putting the hex on him or whatever it was that she was trying to do. Maybe there was some feelings there, and that's why she was taking those steps. Maybe she's a little bitter that he's leaving her alone. Definitely showing how she is. She seems like a snake. Oh, the new girl. There's another girl. Sorry, I just saw there was somebody that rode by. She's this co-worker at my job. This girl is married. Okay. Sorry. That was crazy. Plot twist. She's this co-worker at my job that is obsessed with me. This girl is married. Yeah, I mean, I don't think you have anything to worry about when it comes to that gentleman, because with him having the history of someone already cheating on him while he was married, if we're talking about the same gentleman, I don't foresee that ever being an issue. Yeah. I've never really done dream interpretation, so to speak, so I'm trying my best. But yeah, one thing I can say in confidence, just based off of your reading, if it came through, sorry, my bad, I dropped something. But since it came through that he's already in a space of like considering his options and weighing over his dating life heavily, I don't think he would ever entertain anything superficial like that. And basically, with him having the history of a woman cheating on him, I definitely don't see that being a thing. Maybe it's just your dreams trying to tell you that's a fear of yours. Because a lot of our dreams can also be self-manifested. Like our worries can manifest in our dreams. So definitely be mindful of that, because it's like the type of person that came through on the reading is not the type of person that would connect with someone like that, for sure. So she can try all she wants, and that can be her malicious, nasty energy, but I don't foresee him engaging with it at all. And like I said, if you have something heavily on your mind, especially right before you go to sleep, you'll dream about it. And then that, in terms of that, it's just more so a matter of like the anxiety and the fear of it happening. It could be, yeah, she definitely could be causing issues because of that. And from what I've seen in the reading, it does look like he's interested in you as a possible option. So she probably sees that and knows that. So yeah. Best thing to do is keep that awareness, give the situation time, and have the confidence to at least know, no matter what that woman tries, it's not going to affect your relationship in that way, so to speak. I would just be more mindful of like being on the same page with him about everything. People are weird. People are weird. They say misery loves company, so You gotta always keep that in the back of your mind when you consider if something's worth entertaining, because it's like, do I really care to be in your company with this? I know something happened while I was on leave. I think he for went for on her. I'm not sure what that last part means. I'm sorry. Mm. I don't see any type of physical connection happening, that's for sure. Maybe she made an offer to him, but like I said, I definitely don't see him entertaining whatever she is, whoever she is, I'm sorry. So you guys all work together? He works with you as well? Am I understanding this correctly? Right. I definitely think she must have. And that may be what triggered him, like, thinking like maybe he is considering what to think about the dating world. No, what he came into. Okay, okay. Got you. Yeah, she is weird and desperate. Like, girl, if you don't take your butt outside and go find something to do, what the heck? People like that at work, you can tell they have nothing better to do. Like, they're excited to come clock in just because they want to have a friend. And it won't even be a real friend. They just want to feel included. Like, that's not what this is about. Killer for real. Like, what is wrong with people? That's why I keep to myself. Like, for real, I love your name, Killer Antisocial, because same. I mean, I see it spelled differently, but I see where you were going with it as well. So that's all that matters. But yeah, people, very, very interesante. Phoenix, the best advice I can give you when it comes to that situation is to just stand true in what it is that you want. Like I told you, if you want to open things up with a soft conversation on how he's doing, I would definitely do that. If you want to inquire about something with that woman, I would inquire about it with him. So that way you guys can have an understanding established at some point. But outside of that, it's like unless you address things, they're always going to be left to linger in the unknown, so to speak. So it's like the best thing you can do is kind of be proactive and stay on top of communications when it comes to him, if that's something that you're really wanting to do with him. I wouldn't too much worry about her, because I feel like once you guys have that conversation about her, if that is the case, or anything going forward, then I feel like you guys will have that understanding, so it'll lessen any of the concerns that you have. Right. Yeah. Yeah, it definitely seems like his past situations are definitely influencing where he stands in today's time. So you got to let that play out. You don't want to rush into something like that, and then next thing you know, you're tangled up in the mess. Like, it's not even worth it. Just let it play out in his time, because he has some loose ends he needs to tie up, so to speak, if that is the case. He definitely seems to be a catch. He's got a lot of ladies on his heels, it sounds like. But I don't think you have anything to worry about, because I don't foresee him interested in anyone in particular, but I did see some interest in you. Everyone wants him. Yeah, I saw he was accomplished and successful in business, so they try it with me. I ignore it. Good. That's the best thing you can do. Just ignore it. Never allow that to take over you. Overtake you. Sorry. It sucks that that's happening at work. The worst thing is to have drama included at your workplace. Like, I just want to come here and get my money and go home. I don't want to do all this extra stuff. I'm telling you, people are something else. Killa, if you are still in here, I wanted to talk to you because I wanted to talk about, she is a drama queen. Most women are, and I don't mean to classify it like that, but let's just say, not even saying most women, there is a lot of drama queens in today's society overall. It could be man or woman. We have a lot of drama queens nowadays. But Killa, I wanted to ask you about something with YouTube because of me establishing my channel, and I wasn't sure how established you were. So hopefully we can reconnect outside of here or something, because I want to talk to you about YouTube to see if maybe you could help me, because I need to come up with a personal email for people to reach me on. And I just created a Cash App in case anybody will do donations, because basically I do want to turn this into an income for myself. But it's hard because it's like you need guidance to an extent, or it would help if you had guidance. Pretty much what I've been doing is like studying YouTube, and that's like looking over different readers, how their page is set up and all that stuff. But now I'm at a space of like trying to tie it all together. How much for donations for questions? Phoenix, I haven't even decided on that. I don't even know what the market is right now for that type of stuff. I'm going to be honest, because initially I wanted to go into this doing it for free, but because I want to make this my full-time job, I realized I do have to open up myself financially. And the reason I didn't is simply because I didn't want people to think that this was about money, because it's never been about money. I just want to help people, but I also have to help myself. And God is putting it on my heart that if this is something that I'm meant to do, it will come together the way it's supposed to. So I just have to trust that everything will come together. And what actually happened. Give me one moment. I could go ahead and try and do that for you now. What do you have? I'm trying to think what other platforms there are for payment. Like I know there's PayPal. Wow, I was just thinking that. Let me see what my PayPal is. I don't even know. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get that set up today. I haven't made a whole new email yet. I have one that I could use, but I wanted to make one like solely dedicated for this. Mandy. I got you, Phoenix. Give me one moment. Okay, give me one moment. So, does anyone know how PayPal works as far as like, do I just put my email or something? Okay, Phoenix, I appreciate it. I'll just post it in my profile for you. I couldn't think of what it was. But yeah, I appreciate the donation. That would really help. Not that I'm asking for it at all, but you really got me wondering, like, I need to get this in place because I'm a single mom of 4 kids. So it's like, definitely, I'm passionate about this, but I also have a family. But anyways, Phoenix, you want me to check and see if Mandy and your person had anything going on between them. Did something happen? Let me go ahead and do a shuffle for you. Did anything happen with Mandy and the gentleman? Ooh. All right, so it looks like we got the Two of Cups with the Two of Pentacles, which tells me, like we had mentioned, she made an offer to him, but it looks like that's what initially set off the imbalance within him, like basically taking this journey of does he even want to date or not type thought process. Because he's wanting, yeah. Yeah, I don't see him interested in her. I see she may have made an offer to him if this is the case. And like I said, by her making the offer, it did trigger, it was like a light bulb went off in his head. Like he wants to figure out what he wants to do when it comes to dating. So he's like looking over his options, but I see he has someone picked out and he's ready to make an offer to whoever that person is. Do you happen to have black hair? I don't know why I'm picking up black hair. And it's like a certain hairstyle. Not that it's a hairstyle, but dark brown. Yeah. And is it like shoulder length, possibly? Okay. Yeah, killer. I'm going to definitely do that. I'm going to definitely do that. Wow. So, yeah, because that's who I was seeing in my reading. And I'm not sure if he has blonde hair or something, but I'm showing he might have lighter hair. But definitely I see he's wanting to make an offer. I see him making an offer to someone with dark hair, like dark shoulder length hair. I don't know why I get this vibe of like him being tall and skinny, maybe. Not skinny, but just like tall and lanky, kind of. I don't know. Oh, okay. Got you. That makes sense. Definitely. Yeah. Yeah, I definitely see an offer is going to be made. And I described the features of what I see in the card. That's about as much as I can do. When it comes to the Mandy woman, like I said, I don't think, it's not even that I don't think, there wasn't anything between them. She may have said something to him, but it's like he denied her. Like, no, thank you. And like I said, even though he declined her offer, it made him wonder, like, maybe that's when the light bulb went off, like, well, I do want to date. And then he starts to think of who he wants to date. And now he's in a space of, okay, do I want to make this offer because this is what I'm wanting? So it's like a timeline of things that are happening to get to that point. So it's like maybe by her asking that question, it could have been the domino effect to get you guys to the point of the happy ending, because it triggered that thought within him to make a decision. Tell you about you, Pravin. Hi, Pravin. Welcome to the reading. If you could double tap, I'd be more than happy to do your reading if you double tap and subscribe. That's how she is. Yeah, I knew her. That's how she is. Yeah. Yeah, and that sucks because most people are like that. Most people are like that. And with PayPal, they got one with your personal account. That's it. Huh. Killa, I gotta figure out how I can talk to you outside of here. I really need some help, but I see what you're saying. I'm definitely gonna get on PayPal like you said. I'm going to just create a new email for everything as a whole. So it's like whatever the new email is, it'll be for my readings, my PayPal. I'm going to link it to my Cash App. I need to make a Venmo. These are all the platforms I've been seeing people post. Because like I said, I've just been going to other readers' pages and trying to pick up on how they're handling their affairs. And I'm trying to learn from them because I'm new and I want this to grow. That's disgusting. You're married. Right. Nothing great will come to somebody like that. It's like you'll get what you put out. And if that's how she wants to operate, then best of luck to her because you get what I'm sorry. I can't think of the saying right now, but you get them how you lose them how you get them. Sorry. That's what it is. She'll lose them how she gets them. So if she feels like she gets men by cheating, she's going to lose her man by cheating. It's just the cycle. It's karma. It's how the story goes. Exactly. I feel bad for women like that because it's like that's all they know. That's all they know. Anyone having affairs while they're married, they are a miserable person because if you can't find it within yourself to just have that serious conversation with the other person that maybe it's not working out or something along the lines of that, then what are we doing? Crazy. And the men are just as guilty and just as wrong for it. So it's like you can't fully just blame the woman 100%. It takes two to tango. So I know, right? That's why I'm like, can I get something? Because that was just like a quick pop in, and I didn't see a hello. Was there any communication outside of that, Killa? Because somebody could just pop in and say that, but it's like, talk to me. I talk back, but hi, Mayuka. How are you? I hope you have some updates, some good updates, I hope. How are you doing? Thank you for joining the live. Oh, I bet. Doing your project. Keep at it. It'll all be worth it in the end. I'm all right. I'm a little tired too. Today it's just been a tiring day. And it's been a slow day. Not a lot of people got on today, which sucks. But it's all right. I'm happy I got to see my peoples. I know, right? I'm like, I'll be more than happy to read for you, but I don't want to just do a random reading to dead air. What time is it there? It's 10:19 a.m. where I'm at. I'm in Ohio. What time is it where you guys are? Killa, I know you're in New York, so it's same as me. I understand. Sure, it'll get better. Thank you, Mayuka. I appreciate it. At least I have people. I am starting to get those people, like my regulars, who come and check on me, and I'm thankful for that because, like I told you, I'll always be here for you, and it means a lot to me, to the ones who have been here since the beginning. Oh, same time zone as you, Phoenix. What state are you in? But yeah, it'll all happen in time. It hasn't even been a month. Yes, I'll see you tomorrow. Good luck with your project. You have a good night, and thank you so much for stopping in. Please double tap the video to support before you go. Close to you, sort of. Nice. Well, it's not so bad around these parts. So me, you, and Killa are kind of like neighbors. Bye. You're welcome. Good luck. I can't wait to catch up again. Thank you for the like. You're the best. But yeah, we're all neighbors. Hi, guys. What are you doing up? Well, Phoenix, I know you just got off work. Oh, you're very welcome, of course. That's what I'm here for. I'm glad I finally caught you. Right. Something was definitely happening there, but thankfully not to the extent that you need to be worried about. Just honestly keep an eye on her, whoever she is. Hello. If you're new to the chat, drop a hello. Welcome. I appreciate everybody who's been hanging on with me. It's been such an amazing time. It always is. I'm always thankful for anyone who checks in. So I got it wrote down. I'm going to make a PayPal today. I'm going to make a Venmo. I have a Cash App. I'm going to create an email for personal readings. So I said, and I think so far that's all I've seen. But I'll go ahead and create that, so hopefully some good things will come. I know, I'm tired too. I'm not going to lie. I almost rescheduled the live, but I'm like, I want to see everybody. So it's like I'm hanging on by a thread. Okay, Phoenix, I appreciate you. I wasn't mentioning that for payment at all, so please don't take it as I'm like, hey, pay me, because it's not that. I was just thinking out loud about like what I'm going to be doing today, basically, because I want to get it done. Thank you, Phoenix. I hope I get to see you on the live soon. I appreciate you. Okay, I appreciate you so much. I hope I get to see you again. And if there ever comes a point in time when you need me and it's like off hours and I'm not on live, just comment on one of my posts like you did. I don't usually get notifications, but I do try and check my page often. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I can imagine, because I can definitely see the interest between you and him. And so it's like that would bother me too. You don't want anything to come in between that. So it definitely makes sense. And it sucks that you have people around you who would try and prey on your happiness, so to speak. But yeah, guys, I've been on for 111 minutes. I think I'm going to get ready to log out of here because I don't think anyone else is tapping in today. Oh, Killa, geez, I can finally. So what I was going to say is I'm thinking about doing a midday pop-in, and I was thinking about maybe 5 or 6 o'clock, because I was trying to figure out like what would be a good time when people are getting off of work that they may be on YouTube, because I got to hit the algorithm just right. So I was going to ask you if you had any ideas or if you think that would be a good idea. Because technically, I could do like a midday check-in and I could do an evening check-in. I'm just trying to figure out what times is best for that. Because at one point, I was just going live whenever I had a chance. But I feel like the time of day definitely matters. Thank you guys for hanging on with me. You guys are the best. Sorry for the dead air. I'm trying to figure some things out. That's all. Midday would be great. Awesome. Are you going to be available? Can you come hang out? Are you allowed outside? Just kidding. And what time do you think would be good? Like 5:30 or 6? So I feel like people get off at like 5:30. So maybe 6:30. It's kind of past the for real, I'm like, I need you. I don't know if it's YOLO or Solo. They was my other moderator way back in the chinat. Where you at? Where you at? YOLO. Hey, YOLO. 6 would be a good schedule. Okay, cool. So I'm going to make a thing to pre-schedule for the live at 6. I don't know if I can tag you on here, but definitely tap in. I would love to see you there. Hopefully I'll be well rested. I feel like my biggest thing was like my energy was kind of off because of me being tired. So it's like I feel like once I take a nap and refresh, I'll have a little bit more energy. So hopefully it'll be better hit this afternoon. do a 6 p.m. check-in. That's cool. So yeah, if you're on my live with me now, if you guys could come back around 6 p.m. I'm going to be doing a midday check-in. I would really appreciate you coming and hanging out with me. We can do some tarot. We can chat about whatever you want. See how everybody's day is going. Anything along the lines of that. Oh, nice. Yeah, I definitely am going to need you. People getting off of work and just clocking right into YouTube to be an app. Oop, I don't know if I'm allowed to cuss, but you know what I'm saying. I almost said it. Clocking right into YouTube to be a butthole. Like, really? They hate their job, so they get off and take it out on other people. Like, stop it. You better stop it right now. What the heck? I can't wait. I did have some trolls when I got on at like 6 o'clock in the morning a couple times. Man, up early, typing paragraphs. I'm like, oh my gosh, I love the dedication, but really, you're not going to get anything out of me. So please, move on. For real, I'll be acting crazy, but I'm so serious. So serious. I'll be so serious. I just can't. Some stuff, you know what I'm saying? You just can't take it serious. You can't take life seriously. Because for real, people ain't even serious with their own selves half the time. So it's like, why am I going to take you serious? Stop. Just stop it. We're all going to stop the cap. Stop the cap. Oh, killer. It's this new thing I heard from you guys up in New York, and I can't remember what. It was Kai Cenat that said it, and I forget how he said it. But y'all always know how to come up with some good sayings. Be so funny. Like, oh, it's brick outside. Like, stuff like that is what I mean. Or you're... New York definitely be coming up with the best slang. For sure. They try and say Louisiana, but definitely no. My New Yorkers is where it's at. In New York, concrete jungle where dreams are made of. There's nothing you can't do. Man, we got the best words, right? Y'all just be making stuff up, and it just fits. That's what's crazy. I can't think of them right now, but man, I'm so tired. I'm like, loopy. What's up, everybody? It's like I want to stay on here just because, but I'm so tired. One time in every minute. Killa, you is the best moderator, by the way. I appreciate you so much. You are the best moderator. Like, I done seen some moderators getting down in the chat, and I'm like... Could the black hair got seen just look black? Well, when you're reading the tarot cards, it's not necessarily... So when I say black, I mean like a darker hair. And that's why when it came to the lighter hair part, like I could tell that his hair is lighter than whoever the woman is. It could be you with the dark hair. But my cards, just because that's how my cards colors are, I just said black. But I see a common theme with the hair. Whoever it is a dark-haired woman with shoulder-length hair. So... And I'm showing it's like a style. She has like a certain style that she always wears it in. Not like anything in particular, but just how it lays. Maybe even curly hair. But I'm just... Right now I'm going off the top. of what I remember seeing. Mm. Do you have thick hair? Wavy hair? Something like that? It's usually braided. Ah. I was going to say, it's like a particular style. Like, it looks like the style, not to say it's always the same, but you hate it curly. Yeah. Well, I'm showing it's like, however your hair falls is like, yeah, I was going to say, I see voluminous hair. I don't know if it's curly, if it's what, but I see like some thick, wavy something hair. Definitely some beautiful hair for sure. And it was consistent, like the same person is showing up in each card. So he's definitely got his mind made up on who he wants to pursue. So you got a mix, probably. Keep it up. Me too. I keep mine up too. So maybe that's what the cards were saying. That's the thing where tarot gets a little iffy, because it's like you can read so much into the cards, but when it starts to get into the specifics, like, I don't know if I'm just not that skilled yet or what, but I don't know. I feel like after a certain point, you might be pulling something that's just too much. What? Yep, give me a second. I'm about to get off. Okay. But yeah, I feel like after a certain point, people are trying to pull too much from a situation. And it's like, once you start to do that, like, you're just supposed to let it flow naturally and come as is. And yes, allow the questions to come and answer them as much as you can, but don't force anything. And so that's what I'm trying to tell you. Like, if I'm able to answer it, I definitely will. If I can give advice on it, I definitely will. But I can't, I'm just going to be honest, I can't for sure be like, yeah, their hair is bone straight and it's a 5B brown. Like, I can't do all that. I pick up on, like, what I sense. It's like a feeling that I get. So, yeah. Phoenix, I love how when you comment, it looks like the phoenix rising when you look at your picture. It looks like a phoenix rising up as you go up through the comments. That's awesome. Phoenix rising. Nice. I love to hear that. I want to get one as well. I named my son Phoenix because I felt like this year was, well, having him was my time to rebirth, have a rebirth, become someone new. I love it. Phoenix, that is powerful. All right, I'm going to stay on for a couple more minutes and then I'm going to log off. But as I mentioned, I will be back on at 6 o'clock. We said 6 o'clock, right? Yep, 6 p.m. I'm going to be back on. So, Killa, please, if you can tap in with me, I hope to see you there. I'll be looking for you. I'm going to make a little post just to kind of advertise that I'll be going live at 6. So, be checking for it. Hi, welcome to the chat if you're new. I'll be going live at 6 to do free readings. I'm going to do zodiac sign check-ins. If you could, double tap the video. If you haven't already, subscribe for future readings. Hit the notification bell. Watch any of the videos I just posted. Leave some feedback. I'd appreciate it. Nice. Thanks, Killa. You a real one. You are a real one. I'm going to have to come to New York one day. Give me a chopped cheese and I want a chopped cheese and I want a New York slice of pizza. The two things off the bat. But first, the chopped cheese. But first, Tony, oh my gosh, you're still here. I'll be waiting, or I'll be looking for you. Thank you for hanging out. De nada. I'll see you later. Hasta mañana. I hope I said that right. I'm excited. I know they do. That's all I hear people talk about from New York. I can't wait. I can't wait. Like, I have it in me. I'm determined. I'm going to get a chopped cheese one day. I'm going to. It's going to be the first stop I make in New York. I'm going to a bodega, one down in the nitty gritty of the streets, and I'm getting me one. Oh, nice. From Queens, NY. New York in the building. That's what's up. Got my New Yorkers. Queens is a borough in... What is the city of Queens? I'm Puerto Rican and Italian. Nice. Ooh. That sounds like a nice combination. Cool. A nice combination and some good food. Yum. Both my favorites. I'm hungry. Gracias. You're welcome. De nada. I'll see you later. You for real. Yes. Are you talking about the chopped cheese? Yes. Going to the bodega? Yes. Maybe dinner date. Yes. Dinner date. That sounds exciting. Oh, yes. I would love that. I love to eat. I eat to enjoy food too. I love the taste of food. I don't eat to... I don't know how to say it, but I'm really passionate about food in a good way. Not an unhealthy attachment. You guys are the truth. I could literally stay on here all day. So I'm going to get off here, guys. But definitely, I'll see you at 6 p.m. Thank you, Tony. Thank you, Killa. Thank you to whoever else is in the chat. I appreciate you, and I hope I see you at 6 p.m. You guys have a good day, and I'll see you later. I got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bye, guys.